What's up, everybody? I'm Asad and Ray.
And I am Ray Graham, and this is After the Play Podcast.
Today we're going to talk about a topic that has really been buzzing, for quite some time now. We talked about injury as far as just being an athlete, but we're going to really focus today on CTE. And forgive me, I'm going to read the definition because many people just say CTE, not knowing exactly. They know it's concussion something, but they don't know what it is. So forgive me if I pronounce it wrong. I've been trying for about 30 minutes, and I think I finally got it. But it's chronic traumatic encephalopathy. Okay, so say it yourself. But anyway, the definition goes as is a neurodegenerative disease caused by repeated head injuries. Symptoms may include behavioral problems, mood problems, and problems with thinking. Symptoms typically do not begin until years after the injury. CTE often gets worse gets worse over time and can result in dementia. It is unclear if the risk of suicide is altered. When I look at this and it says repeated head injuries, and I'm just going to focus on football because I'm sure boxing, hockey, you get what I'm saying, some other sports, actually, have the same problem. Mm-hmm. But as far as football, we see this on a regular basis. And I'm just speaking about head injuries. They've cracked down a lot, on it nowadays, with the penalties and things like this and trying to keep the players safe. But once again, it happens every play. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Especially if you're a lineman, a linebacker, running back, and things like this. So my question is, as an athlete, or better yet, let me go here, as a parent, knowing this, because I feel like we touched on this early on in some of the shows, that as an athlete, it really doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I say that is because we all have a goal, whether it's to get paid, whether it's to take care of our families. There's something in front of us that's bigger than ourselves. You get what I'm saying? So at the time, it's like, well, whatever. So my question is, and, take it where you want, mm-hmm. As parents, does this put a strain on them to let their child play football, or even younger football athletes coming up playing the sport?
Yeah, definitely. But like you said, as parents, yeah, because as a parent, the most important thing as a parent is our child's safety. Right. So at the end of the day, when we see what's going on and you giving us all this information, you letting us know what CTE is, and this is what happens with going out there playing, you taking that risk. Us as players, we don't care about that risk. You know what I'm saying? Because we feel like at the end of the day, the bigger goal, the reward is better. Right. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get somewhere, and they paying top dollar for it. So we like, listen, I know it's a chance that I'm taking, but if I know that I'm good and I'm capable of doing it, I don't care about that risk. You know what I'm saying? But as a parent, the struggle is real, because every play you out there, you're liable to get hurt, and it's liable to be a life-ending career. You know what I'm saying? And then you taking all this impact. And the definition you had gave, I read a little bit about CTE myself, and you could not have concussions. Right. You know what I'm saying? And still get it.
Okay, so cool. So yeah, excuse me, chronic. So it's not necessarily concussions.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
So just head injuries in general.
Yeah,
right.
Just in general too. Like, cause I know I was blessed to not have any concussions like that. I know we spoke about this before, but I was saying that I never went in the back. I never got crossed eyes. How many fingers? None of that. I didn't get none of that. But
I definitely did.
I'm gonna get to you with that. We gonna talk about
definitely
that.
Did, right.
But see, yeah, I never had that. So, and plus the position that I play in, that's likable to happen. You know what I'm saying? Being a running back, you know what I mean, and playing on a collegiate level, playing on professional level. So this is bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? You taking on all these hits, you getting hit from left and right, all types of people was coming out there trying to do something to you. So that's liable to happen. And you know what I'm saying? I was blessed to not have it. But I feel like, though, years down the line, what is it? I'm 5-6 years out of the league, done playing football now, and I feel like some of that stuff is catching up to me. Like, you know what I'm saying, with depression. It's just talking not so much that I'm being aggressive or something, but
mood swings.
Yeah, it's just different. Yeah, my mood swings is just different sometimes. You know what I'm saying, and that's where it come from, man. But see, I was on the opposite end. Right. And you said you had concussions playing. Talk more about that.
It's crazy because my first my first concussion was in my first game ever. You know, in my first.
And where this was at? Was it in college?
Yeah, in college.
Okay.
So yeah, high school, because I didn't run at all. I was, I stayed in the pocket. I wasn't as mobile as I was later on. My first concussion was against Louisiana Monroe or something like that. You know what I'm saying? At a conference game, and this was before they had all the flags for the penalties hitting the quarterbacks or whatever. So, and it's crazy because I'm having my best game ever. You get what I'm saying? It's second quarter. I got 3 touchdowns. I'm a freshman. I'm gonna have 6 touchdowns by the end of the game. You get what I'm saying? And I'll never forget it. We did it was a bootleg or whatever. I came out. It might have been a corner blitz. I don't even remember. Anyway. And regular routine play, you know what I'm saying? I throw the ball to my tight end. I don't even remember if he caught it or not. Bruh, whoever the corner was, he dived from about 5. And the only reason I noticed is because I seen it on ESPN later. I didn't see it, you know what I mean? So he had to dive from about 5 yards out, head first. Boom. Caught me square in the chin. Bro, I promise you, this is God's untrue. I was asleep before I hit the ground. So I didn't feel myself hit the ground or anything. I'm out for 2 minutes. Sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep. But you hear me? I mean, I'm no sleep, but Betty by. So they finally sit me up, you know what I mean? And I'm like, where am I? You get what I'm saying? What's going on? You know what I mean? Bruh, you just been knocked out. And the funny thing is, my last name is Abdul Khalik. So next day's paper. Now, mind you, I'm a redshirt freshman. I was hot. You get what I'm saying? The paper reads Abdul Kaboom. You know what I'm saying? And they got the shots of me sleep on the, you know what I'm saying? So, and that was the first of many. You know what I'm saying? So after finally reading this definition, you get what I'm saying? It's like, I not that I'm trying to blame it or say that I have it, you get what I'm saying? But it's like, no, I got all of that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And then my question goes to, let's say, it says after you're done playing, right? So what if I only played Pop Warner? What if I only played high school? You get what I'm saying? So it's not when I'm done playing at all. Maybe I didn't make it that far, or does it start only when? But
so you think that so your little days playing Pop Warner, you taking hits guaranteed?
Well, no, not only that, and I'm gonna let you finish. We didn't know how to tackle.
Yeah,
I played defense too. I got ran over plenty of times, and it's not just giving a hit. It's, you know what I mean? If I go to tackle somebody bigger than me, he run me over. Yeah. That's a head injury.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We leading with our heads for the most part. We didn't, the coaches, no disrespect to our coaches back then, but we just wanted to hit you. That's all we knew because we grew up playing free fall, whatever. Now, I'm saying this because I say this because when you was younger, we just led with our helmet. It wasn't like shoulders and we wrap up. Nah, I'm trying to rock you. So my best way to take you out that's how I know to take you out is to hit you low or helmet first, and that's what we're doing. So I might have had about 1,000 head injuries before I even got to college.
You know what I'm saying? And once again, I didn't play defense that much, but my early years, I did. You get what I'm saying? So just running into people, and once again, when we think about head injuries, I get, we're thinking taking them, you know what I'm saying? Or give them. No, it's whatever it may be. Going to make a block. You get what I'm saying? Running down on kickoff. Those guys on kickoff, I give them or better, excuse me, the wedge buster guys. You know what I'm saying? I know a few of my dudes had severe, symptoms. Let me say that. I ain't gonna diagnose nobody, but it ain't matter. You get what I'm saying? Or, I'm a little dizzy. Shake it off. You get what I'm saying? And it kind of brings me to two of the most, profiled cases that I can think of is Aaron Hernandez and Junior Seau. You get what I'm saying? And of the ones that we know that's put out there. And when I look at Hernandez and I look at Seau, it's almost like my question is, no, actually you answered it. You know what I'm saying? Is if we knew, you get what I'm saying, the exact effects or how it may plague us later on, you know what I mean? Would that change our mind? You get what I'm saying? Can we blame somebody or whatever the case is? And I know we can't because once again, like you said it, the athlete or us as being athletes, it wasn't going to matter. You get what I'm saying? Whatever you put in front of us, because there was a bigger goal in mind. But it's just I ain't gonna say crazy. It's just out of this world that you know, like you talk about head injuries, and it's like it doesn't change anything about us.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's because like you know what I'm saying. Like you said, the reward at the end of the day, that's what we look at the big picture. Construction workers, they going out busting their butt.
Right.
Late night, you got engineers, they doing what they doing.
Right.
For
putting their life on the line. Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You taking a chance out on that road late night, you operating on the machines, you doing work on the road. Somebody could come and hit you by mistake.
Right.
But you making a big lump sum of money, so it's like, you know, this is the chance that I'm willing to take. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. Like, and we looking at it too, like, I ain't just playing football just to play football. I'm trying to make it to the next level. I want to be one of the greatest players that's ever played in this game. So like when I leave, I want to leave a mark, and that's what we do.
Yeah,
so.
and just reading more on it, because even myself, reading more on CTE, it's like, you know, you find out facts and things like this. You know what I mean? Because before, like I said, it was just concussion, but it had nothing to do with concussion, just head injuries. So they've known about this since the 1920s.
Yeah, okay.
You get what I'm saying? So this is it's not new to us.
Yeah.
But it's old to somebody. You know what I mean? So it's like I said, it's like, what are we really talking about? You get what I'm saying? You know, yes, it's a problem, and even the movie Will Smith made with concussions, you know, that movie was absolutely amazing because once again, it put everybody in the mind frame of is this for my child?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Me as being a dad of 4, it's like, yo, do I really want my son playing football? And then it goes to the fact that it's like, well, if he loves to play it, I can't stop him.
Yeah.
But I can. Or it's like, what do? You get what I'm saying? Because amongst that lottery of those who actually get it.
Yeah, because you know what it comes with. Yeah. Like as a father, you got 4 sons. Right. You know, because you played it. You played on the biggest level that you could play on. Right. You know the situations and the repercussions and everything that we got to deal with and what comes with it. So like you said, if he want to play it, you could just let him play it, or you could jump in there and be like, nah. Right. You could cut that down. Nah, stop. I don't want you to do that. Go play baseball. Go do something else. Go play whatever. But I just know football. So that's why I can't really let you do this. So, but like you said, it's hard to do that because at the end of the day, I deep down inside, being your son, he gonna want to do that if that's what he chooses to do. You know what I mean?
And I would much rather, and I hate to even say it, but I would much rather let him do that than resent me. He might understand later, but just like us, playing football is a lottery. Making it to the NFL and making a lot of money is a lottery. Yeah. So is CTE. You get what I'm saying? Like you said, you didn't have as many concussions that you know of. But hell, you might be one. Yeah. You know, like I said, like Aaron Hernandez and a Junior Seau, you know what I'm saying? And those are severe cases. You know, but what's to say that it won't be my son? You get what I'm saying? Or it couldn't have been me or you. You get what I'm saying? And like I told you before about playing with my collarbone, it was like I get it because I'm a mind frame of an athlete. You get what I'm saying? Like you said, at the highest level. But it's a fine line. You get what I'm saying? And then when I read about the CTE stuff, it's like, what other parameters could be put in place, because that's serious. Yeah. You know, we see, like I said, Junior Seau was probably one of the most tragic situations as far as just football. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because you've seen this man, and every time I saw him on TV interviews, he was smiling, he was happy. But I hear so many reports of athletes. You get what I'm saying? Not living, you know, how they want to live after they're done. You know, like you said, not just with the mood swings, with the depression. And people, before it's awareness now, you know, would be like, you know, yo, what's wrong with him? Or whatever cases. And it goes back to what I was saying, why we're so depressed when we're done. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, like, we don't do this for a job, a regular 9 to 5 where I wake up and no, we sacrificed a hell of a lot. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? To be successful. That's a fact. And so we're talking about the depression of not making it. Then we're talking about the depression of, or mood swings of, regular football. You get what I'm saying? Of that these people or athletes have gone through. So it makes me feel like there need to be some services in place. Yeah, you know what I mean? Which is this is part of, you know, the reaching out to the ex-athletes, you know, I think they're doing a better job letting it out now, like 1920s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because
the 1920s, it was first, and who said this? What's his name? He was a comedian that died, and I'm gonna let you finish. His name was Patrice O'Neal.
Okay.
He was talking about when he's like, man, when I play football, he said our whole goal was to try to send you out on a stretcher.
Yeah.
Like you said, I remember for me to put my head in between you. The famous running back who ran what was his name? Texas, whatever. Earl Campbell.
Earl Campbell, there you go.
They always showed the time when he ran a linebacker over. He put his head in the middle of the linebacker's chest and ran him over. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That was the way to do it.
Yeah,
to me, take the crown of my helmet and knock you out.
Yeah,
he
on his way.
Yeah.
He on his way to
no,
CT.
He was, right.
Yeah, he was
if he ain't already got it, right.
He did, but because I'm telling you, man, it's real. Like I said, man, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. I might have don't remember. Not gonna say that I don't remember because I know that for a fact that I didn't have no concussions according to
signs of CT.
I'm gonna say I didn't have no signs, right?
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you one time in high school, man, it was we was playing East Side. Dude name, I remember this like yesterday because some things just like imprinted in my head. Like it's just right there, I don't be forgetting. Dude, Derek Miller, you watch this, you know what's up. Yo, so his man's caught a pick. I'm on the sideline about to run down and tackle him. He came and cracked back me. Yo, feet in the air.
Before, watch this, before it was a problem.
Before the
remember, crackback.
Yeah, crackbacks was
crackbacking
good.
was right. What people don't understand is, being able to peel off on a defender or somebody 20, 30 yards away.
Yeah.
And knock his face
totally
off
legal.
was totally legal. and they looked for it. They loved it. But go ahead.
Yeah, like, you feel me? And when we saying peel back, everybody knows what that is. Y'all know what the crackback is. So he came, he hit me, boom, smacked me. Now, I'm on my sideline, snot on my visor.
Right.
So, I got snot in my visor, head all this. I'm seeing Tweety Bird, Twinkle Little Star. I'm over there like this. I'm mad. I'm like, let me get him back.
You want to fight that? Right.
Yo, but like you said, I was probably stunned right there. But
no, guaranteed.
You know what I mean? But I still was able to manage and function.
Yeah.
And I seen people function. Like my brother in we was in high school. He had symptoms. He was a little messed up in the head, right?
Yeah.
As far as concussion wise. And he went out there and played 4 straight plays and made the tackle, but didn't even know what was going on.
Right.
Like it's
instinct. No,
it's instinct. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's not so much that like we don't know what's going on. Right. But it's just that we don't really have that not no care in the world, but we just like, man, we just want to do what we want to do. Right. You get what I'm saying? Right. And we get stuck up and caught up with that. But it's good to know what you're dealing with and what you're up against. You get what I'm saying? Because you need to know that, and you need to have that in your head. Not saying that we trying to scare you off from playing, because no, that's not the case. Because if I could do it all over again, I would, and I guarantee you, if he could do it all again, he would. Like, this is what we do. Yeah. But knowledge is key. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Having that information to know about what's going on is definitely the biggest thing with me.
Right. And like you talked about players that you know.
Not the selfish 5, 2, or 3.
So anyway, funny as hell, but you're right. But I wanted to get back to something that we touched, that we brought up earlier. I didn't want to leave the Junior Seau and Aaron Hernandez thing just out there in the blue like that. What a lot of people should know is that these are 2 individuals who actually donated their brains to study. Okay, you get what I'm saying? Junior Seau, for those who don't know, he committed suicide. I'm guessing, and from the CTE and from the symptoms and things like this that he was having, I guess it was too much, and he committed suicide, but he inflicted himself in the sternum up to his chest, you know what I'm saying, so that his brain could be, left for research and things like that. And Hernandez, we all know his situation, but both of their brains were donated to be studied. Yeah. And when I think about that, I try to think, like I said, or I'll go back to talking about the lottery, in a bad way, actually, but they caught the lottery on that end. You know what I'm saying? Like, they received the money, they got all the accolades, Hall of Fame, all of this and all of that, but I wonder, if they saw it differently. You get what I'm saying? Like it's all, and we say the same thing. We don't think we would, but I don't think that anybody, would want to have that a part of their life on a regular basis. You get what I'm saying? Because, and this is on a lighter note, my grandmother, she had dementia. So I can, it was just like every day, it was like had no clue about who was who, didn't know me, whatever the case is like that. And I don't know if that's, along with some other things that I would want to, live with. You get what I'm saying? After being so high, or or so revered by the people, my family, my fans, however have you, to have this. So, like I said, reading this and understanding it, you know what I'm saying? Not like before, we just thought it was having concussions, but but head injuries. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Without answer, we got to ask ourselves this question. You get what I'm saying? Or especially for those younger than us and for those that's coming up. You get what I'm saying? So it's just a real topic that like I said, awareness is coming about, and it's a great thing.
Yeah.
I know the athletes are gonna play. You get what I'm saying? Just be careful, protect yourself.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But still give it everything that you got.
You got to, man. You got to understand that no matter how long you play, it's always gonna be over sometime.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you go 20, you be blessed to be able to play with 20 years, be able to play 1 year, 5 years, no matter what. At the end of the day, you still gonna have to live your life when you're done playing football. So you want to be able to go out on your own 2 feet. So, and not, like I said, once again, this is not us trying to shy y'all away from football or sports, period.
Right.
And for those that play, you understand and you know what we dealing with. Like, so, you come forward to the table and, you know what I'm saying, acknowledge it. Have that conversation with somebody and talk to them, or even go get yourself checked out and go see what's up, man, because it's good to know these things. You know what I mean? Don't wait till you get a problem and then go attack it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Step on the problem.
Especially with everything that's coming out now. Like, I believe that if I knew all of this information, like I think a lot of players would, I think that after I was done, I would have went and got checked out.
After you was done. But while you was done, do you feel like you was scared or not even scared, but would you went to go get answers? And I'm not saying answers as far as like just about CTE. I'm just saying answers as in like if it's a problem, like. What I'm saying is, like, let's say, like, if my shoulder bad, but I still feel like I could play, I could run. Right. Do you really want to go get that? Do you really want to go ask that question during the season?
You know what's crazy? In college, no. And the only reason I say that is because I felt like it would have messed up the money or the potential money that I could have had. So let's say I go get checked out, and they're like, "Yo, you have whatever diagnosis. Yeah. We urge you not to play." It's like, what? Nah, I feel good. You get what I'm saying?
And especially you giving me an option too, because not even mean to cut you off, but when a doctor, let's say, like, even though if I know my leg broke, if the doctor come in here and say your leg ain't broke, I feel better because you're the doctor. This is your job. You know what I'm saying? So like,
you gotta be right.
Yeah, you gotta be right. So I believe you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what, I believe you.
I want to believe that.
Yes, exactly.
If they told us something bad, I don't want to believe it. Not like, I gotta be it. No. But if you tell me I'm gonna be all right, once again, going back to my collarbone.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They had to have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
They had to. That's how it goes. Star player or player gets hurt. Report goes to the coaches. Boom, boom, boom. Regardless. Coaches get together with the trainers. Boom, boom, boom. Talk about what's going on. How should we move? Do you think we could get him? Do you think we can't? No. Yes. Nah. You know what I mean? So I think about it now. Like, damn, did they? Because a coach didn't come to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking back. No. Even in my concussion, like, and mind you, I had a lot of them. You get what I'm saying? I remember them coming to me like, it was just what the trainer said, whatever the case is. But I'm like, yo, I don't think I was supposed to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they know how we as athletes are, whatever the case is, and I don't think it would have stopped. And then I had another one that I distinctly remember. It was after my senior year. I'm in an All-Star game in Las Vegas. I'm scrambling. You get what I'm saying? Dude is chasing me from the back. I ain't really, I'm running forward, but they're coming. The safety's coming. So I go to slide. As I go to slide, his knee hits me in the back of the head. Ooh. out of there.
Yeah.
Now, you might say whatever, but it gets easier to knock you out as you go on.
Yeah.
I started seeing like Steve Young, Hall of Fame quarterback get knocked out, and I used to be like, he barely hit him, but it's like and I'm like,
the ones you done dealt with,
once you done dealt with, and over, it's like okay,
man.
and but once again, man, this topic is it will always be ongoing, because football's not going to stop. I ain't trying to get it to. We love it. We say if you're gonna play, put your all into it.
Definitely.
But like you said, know the facts.
Yeah, definitely good.
And know the potential positives and the potential negatives. You get what I'm saying? Because you have to think about it. You get what I'm saying? Now that it's like I said, so much awareness going to it, and understand that it's a part of the game. It's a part of the game. I don't think that me and you we agreed to this, that we would change one thing.
Not at
you know
all.
what I'm saying? I probably, get down a lot more or try to avoid some hits. You know what I'm saying? But it's a part of the game and we love it. And that's just how it's gonna go. But once again, I'm Asad Abdul Khalik.
And I'm Ray Graham, and this is After the Play podcast. So just make sure you tune in to this today's episode. Make sure you like, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Let us know, man. If y'all feel as though we need to talk about something that y'all feel is important on you guys' head, or something that happened to you while you was playing, let it be known, man. We here for all of it. You know,
share as much as possible as well.
Definitely, man. We appreciate everything. We appreciate your times.